Good afternoon. My name is Jenica Dufresne, and today I am going to take you on a journey to discovering Class Dojo. Now, if you are like me, you may probably have been wondering if there's a platform where you can get some classroom tools for your students, collaborating with students as well as parents, managing students' behavior, and even create social emotional learning environment for your students. Well, this was me. For the past 2 years, I've been wondering, do I have to reinvent the wheel? But I realized that when I spoke to my mentor, she said that Classroom Dojo is probably the way to go. Well, today, that's why I'm going to take you on a journey to discovering Class Dojo. Now, Class Dojo, like I said, it's a platform that can be used to track students' progress, positive behaviors, again, or negative behaviors. You can track those as well, communicate with parents, and etc. Now, this is my app. As I showed you, I downloaded it on my phone. And once I click on the app, I could see all the French classes. And again, this is new to me. So I have created my French classes here so that I can start using it after the fall break. Now, if I were to create or add a class, I would click on Add Class, and then I would put in the information, the class name, the grade, and then I keep it to share only positive points or all points with parents so that they have an idea of where the student is in the classroom. Now, if you see here under my profile, I have my name, and then I have selected the school that I teach in. If you could see at the bottom here, school, you have Rockdale County High School. So this is the school where I teach, and it also helps me to know what are some other teachers using Class Dojo in the school. So if you'd like, you can join it as well using your school email address. Now, for today's video or today's assignment, I will be using my demo class. In this class, I have about 5 students. I have Leonore, I have Beyonce, Jennifer, Justin, Denzel, and these students, there are a lot of things that can happen with them being in this class. So if you look at the top up there, we see that select just gives us the option of selecting the students. And let's say that Leonore is being very good. I'm getting ready to award Leonore or everyone in the classroom. I would just go ahead and select everybody. Now, the other tool here is attendance. Let's say that me unselect, so I could go back to attendance. I want to mark everybody present that day, because if I'm distributing points, some students are not there. I need to have adequate attendance here so that I don't anyone is not penalized for a day that they weren't here or something. So I can go ahead and say that Beyonce is absent and Denzel and everyone else is present. I save my attendance. Once I do that, also there's an option to sort students by last name. I could do first name or last name, so I see whoever's in the classroom that day. So let's say that I'm going to select someone here, Denzel, and then I'm going to award Denzel for being an amazing student. He helps out in the classroom, so I'm giving him a point. So you see Denzel gets 1 point, so for helping others. And let's say Jennifer is a hard-working individual, and I want to reward Jennifer for being so great, so I've added on there. Now, Leonardo is not very helpful, so he needs to work on a few things, a few skills, especially the use of cell phone in class. So I want to do -1 because I want to get Leonardo's attention so he knows not to use the cell phone in the classroom. Now, once I have done all these things, I can also create groups of table of 1 or table of 2 here, and then I create group if they work together, and I want to award them points for good teamwork. I could do that as well. Now I can click to see more, and on here you'll see different tools that Class Dojo offer. We have a timer. If I'm asking people to work on something and I'm giving them a time to complete it, I say, well, you only have 1 minute. I could also use that on there as well. The group maker will also help me to select how many students I need I'd like in a group, and etc. Could help me with the group. And today, if I want to, have a post a news or daily announcement, I can do that. I can say bonjour class, bonjour, since I teach French. Oh, my phone is correcting me here in English, but I'm trying to say bonjour class. Okay, bonjour class, and I am going to wish them bienvenue, which is welcome in French, and I'm just welcoming them in the classroom, and then I would save start now or save it for later. Now, another thing that I could also do is that I could communicate with parents. I can go here and invite families, connect students first of all, and invite families. I give my students a code where their parents can join in so that they could see what the students are doing. Okay, so here I don't have any students in here other than my demo class, and then I'm the teacher. I can also see requests that have been sent, pending connections, and etc. There's also a story where you can write something for the class. You can share a photo, or help the students to stay positive for the day, and you can create a post here, and all the students and parents can also see it. You can put a video and everything on there. Okay, all right, so once I finish, again, remember, I'll have each class, I'll add the information for all my students, and I can save it. And if I want to, I can have them transfer point over on their final exam. If they're close to getting an A in the class, these points will actually help them. Well, today I hope that you find Classroom Dojo to be something that you can use to keep track of your students' progress, because I know that, especially for my students, it's so important to let them know when they're doing good, and also to let them know when they're not on track. So a system like that will probably help my students, and I know they've used it a lot in middle school and elementary school, but at the high school level in a French class, I cannot wait to see how my students will feel motivated using Class Dojo. Well, that's all I had for you today. I hope you learned something, and that you can use Class Dojo to have a good time with your students and to communicate with your parents. And really, I hope everyone try out if you've decided to use Class Dojo. But I will, and I'll let you know how it goes.